Okay, so attended an event called the Storyhouse Women Weekend today with some other women, and the reason that we came along was because those women have been excluded on the basis of their what are regarded as unacceptable views by Storyhouse, which is quite captured and doesn't seem to be aware of the law and the legal position around discrimination. So I've asked Patsy Stevenson, who was the main panellist in one of the sessions that we were in, why she tweeted derogatory comments about those women who were out in the rain, some of them leafleting, because they weren't able to be inside and have a stall. They've been disinvited, and I asked her why she'd done that, because not long previously to that she's defended the right of anyone to have freedom of speech and to protest in relation to any issue of concern, whatever that issue was. So what's effectively happened to those women is they've been silenced and excluded, and I believe illegally, potentially, it's discrimination. So I stood up and I asked Patsy that question, and Patsy, instead of answering the question and engaging in a good faith dialogue, asked the staff to remove me from the venue. I refused to leave because they wouldn't give me a reason why they were removing me. I believe their reasoning to be discrimination on the basis of my gender critical views and my sex realist views, and I'd asked reasonable questions politely and calmly, and they tried to remove my coat and take my phone out of my hands and were quite aggressive towards me. They've called the police. The police aren't really sure of what the legal position is, so I think that's it for the day. We've bought tickets and we can't enter the building because we've been told it's licensed premises by the police and that they have the right to exclude anyone they want, even if it's on the basis of discrimination, apparently. So we're going to try and clarify that further. So that was our experience today.
First Monday I've been in Winsford in this council chamber, summoned here as part of emergency meetings at the taxpayers' expense to...
Point of order, Chair.
Quiet, please. Quiet.
Point of order. He's not actually speaking to the motion. He's talking about... you're talking about the meeting.
Give him a chance to open up. Councillor Walker, carry on.
That's
carry on.
That's pathetic. I've worked so hard to get you elected, Elizabeth.
Councillor Walker, that is not speaking to the motion.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Right, carry on.
Yeah, okay. Listen, it's been a bit of a contentious evening. On Storyhouse, look, Storyhouse is the best thing ever to happen to Chester over the last 10, 15 years. Everyone knows it. Everyone who lives in Chester knows it. But to make it a political item, to put it on the agenda in the way that the reformers have, that you get into bed with on a regular basis in the Tory group, you do it all the time. You do it all the time. Yeah, this Tory amendment seeks to appease the Reform Party. You should have shame. You should have shame in yourself to get into bed with the Tories, to get into bed with Reform. How dare you say you are progressive? How dare you masquerade yourself as something to the residents that you are not? You are trying to appease the Reform Party. You are trying to appease Reform voters. Sorry, Chair. We know who you are. And to quote you, Adrian.
For the Chairman, I believe he's diversified from the motion. Right.
I'm not diversifying. I'm sticking to
Councillor Walker, stop speaking. Right? You'll get your time to finish.
Correct.
Right, what's your point of order?
He hasn't got one, does he?
He's not talking to the motion, Chairman. Yeah, but that's not a point of order. Yes, just got to be. Yeah. Right, well, we're ignoring it. Carry on, Councillor Walker.
Storyhouse is not safe if you get into bed with Reform in the next year's local elections. But I tell you now, it's secure with us, and it will always be secure with us in Chester.
Thank you, Councillor.
I'll tell you this. Any pride for 3-year-olds will always be safe with us.